we're standing right here among the devastation.
This is the emotional side of our work. This is what really brings ownership to why we're in business.
I got a phone call. They told me, said, your store is destroyed.
We're sitting here at a site roughly where the tornado first touched down. Right behind you is where it first set down, the damage occurred. It stayed down on the ground. It destroyed this building that we have insured here, Grandpa's Attic.
I don't think anybody had a scratch, and that's unbelievable. That's just the great mercies of God that anybody could make it through this right here and not even get a scratch. And so I'm very thankful for that.
It's just amazing what just a minute or two can do to destruction of a lifetime of assets that we've built. We're here to talk to the owners. We're here with a team to try to put lives back together as quickly as possible.
When the wind blows, when the radars start flaring up with weather, we start getting anxious as well because we know what it could bring. The interesting part of that is our organization really steps up. We have claims folks that were talking to our members here the day of. Before sunset, we're here talking to them about what their needs are. We're getting them reestablished in a place to live. But it's a testimony to this organization that we're very comfortable that we're going to be able to deliver on the promise that we made to those customers.
It means a lot. When you're looking at something like this right here, the money that I've got invested, I've had some claims in the past. They've always come through for me, and I just don't expect it to be any different.
Feeling that you have is you've seen what you have worked for and put together fall into crumbles. And it makes you understand the reality of the world we live in, but it also makes you very proud and very comforting to know I've got an insurance company that's going to be right here taking care of making me whole. Those are the things that make you feel good about what we do and why we do it. That's the business we're in.
As we look back on the 2016 session of the Kentucky General Assembly, Kentucky Farm Bureau had a very successful session. We were able to achieve many of our 2016 priority issues. One of those in particular was passage of House Bill 529, which created the Kentucky Water Resources Board. We would like to thank the members of the General Assembly for their support of Kentucky agriculture, and in particular, their support of House Bill 529, which passed unanimously in both the House and the Senate. We would like to thank you, our membership, for the contacts and the calls you made throughout this 2016 session. Your advocacy played a pivotal role in achieving your priority issues this past session.
Since 1953, over 1,600 scholarships worth over $2.5 million has been awarded to Kentucky students by the Kentucky Farm Bureau Education Foundation.
My name is RENEE LAURENT. I am a recipient of the Kentucky Farm Bureau Scholarship. I attended the University of Kentucky. I was Ag Economics and Animal Science major here at the College of Agriculture, Food and Environment. My experience here was much more relaxed without the stress of financial needs. Very enjoyable, and I couldn't have imagined being anywhere else for these last 4 years. Kentucky Farm Bureau proves they're about education, specifically just by how many kids they can reach with their scholarships. I not only had support on the local level, but also on the state level. In high school, I was encouraged to work with Kentucky Farm Bureau. They work with every university in the state to truly push education and help students across our state.
4th Congressional District U.S. Congressman Thomas Massie fielded questions from Farm Bureau members at Bray's Orchard in Bedford, Kentucky, which is one of Kentucky Farm Bureau's certified roadside markets.
Kentucky's 4th District has 20 counties, and it is my goal to get to all 20 counties for a coffee with your congressman. This is the 10th county we've been to here in Trimble County. Excited to be at Bray's Orchard. Talked about farm issues today, but also a lot of other issues. Military spending, foreign aid, and the budget process in Congress. This session and sessions like this with constituents helps me to know what they want when we get in one of those jam-packed sessions where there's not time to call a timeout and go back home and ask for support from your constituents or ask what they would do.
Fire up the corn planter and get rolling here. We got good planting conditions today here in Mee County, as the last week has been good conditions, but we got the field fertilized and just recently sprayed, and we'll be planting corn all day today. An acre of corn costs a lot of money to produce. You got your seed cost, your fertilizer cost, your chemical cost, and of course your machinery cost is way up there with big tractors, big planters. Whether it's corn, beans, whatever crop you're farming, there is a lot of risk involved with chances you take, whether it be too much rain, not enough rain, a windstorm, you know, corn get waist high or shoulder high, a bad windstorm, hailstorm come in. You could work all year long for a great crop, and within matters of minutes, it could be wiped away.
Decoration Day, as it was first called in 1868, was a day that was set aside to honor those fallen soldiers of the Civil War. The 30th of May was chosen because it wasn't the anniversary of any particular battle. With congressional passage of the National Holiday Act of 1971, the last Monday in May would be called Memorial Day. It would be a day to remember all who have died in service of the United States of America. We here at Kentucky Farm Bureau give thanks for all the soldiers who have served and who have given the ultimate sacrifice to protect and honor this great nation. Have a blessed Memorial Day.